Hey class, welcome to TH 101 Introduction to Christianity. I am so glad that you are here with us. My name is Moses Alaman, and I will be your professor this semester. And just a little bit about myself. I am originally from the East Coast, was born in New York City, lived in New Jersey, and was raised in Pennsylvania, and moved out here about 15 years ago to California. I am a husband of about almost 20 years, married to my wife, Jamie. And I have three kids: Isabella, who's 11, Judah, who's 9, and Luna, who is 2 years old. And so I'm also a pastor of a church that we planted in Anaheim about 7 years ago. And so I'm continuing to do that and enjoying that. And I'm also a student, just like you. I am pursuing my doctorate of ministry at Liberty University, and I hope to be done at the end of this year in the fall so that I can be able to defend my thesis. All right. And I am an adjunct faculty member at Bethesda University, and I teach in the theology department in the undergraduate portion of the school. So I wanted to just introduce myself to you, and I also wanted to run through our syllabus. And the reason why that's important is because you have to take a syllabus quiz at the end by the end of this week. All right, by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure that you turn that in, and basically, I just want to make sure that you understand the what this course entails. Okay. And so we're just going to go through our syllabus and walk through that together. And so you can read the mission statement. Let me start with meeting times right here. Students will accomplish all work on Populi. There will be no in-person meetings for this class. Students will meet once via Zoom and at the end of the semester to review the final exam. Attendance will be taken for the Zoom meeting. So again, this class is an online class. We are not meeting for in-person gatherings at all. You do all your work via Populi. There is one time that we will gather as a class. However, that will be via Zoom. And I'm going to actually let you know the date of that gathering, but that will be to review our final exam. You will get credit, some bonus points if you attend that meeting. So you definitely want to do that. Okay. Contact information, you can reach me at my email address, which is right there in the syllabus. That's the best way to get a hold of me if you have any questions, concerns, or thoughts, okay? Course description. This course is designed to provide students with an introductory knowledge of the Christian faith. Attention will be given to the understanding of the nature of God, the life of Christ, the work of the Holy Spirit, the mission of the church, and how to practically live out the Christian faith, okay? There's our course description. You can read your educational objectives on your own, okay? Here is course requirements, required assignments. Basically, in this class, there will be discussions and quizzes, Christian, let's see, journals and assignments. All right, here at the top, let me scroll up. Christian church service assignment, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then lastly, your final exam. So here's the breakdown of each: 30%, 30%, 10, and 30, okay? All right, so here we go. Let's get to the nuts and bolts of this class. Attendance policy, important for you to understand that in regards to Bethesda University. To receive credit for attendance, students must engage in 2 weekly assignments every week. All right, so again, every week I'm going to assign you 2 jobs, 2 tasks, 2 assignments that you need to complete. Please note that as part of the online policy at Bethesda University, failure to comply with this regulation will result in an absence. When a student misses more than 2 classes in a row, they are automatically withdrawn from the class, resulting in a failing grade and the loss of financial aid, okay? Refer to the Bethesda University online policy. So again, you have 2 assignments that you need to turn in every week. If you miss those 2 assignments 2 times, so basically week 1, you miss those assignments and don't turn them in, both of them, and then week 2, for example, you miss those 2 assignments again, all right, those are 2 marked absences, and that can result in failing the class, being withdrawn from the class, and even possibly losing your financial aid, right? Even if you're an athlete, again, that you may lose your ability to be able to participate in your sport, okay? So you don't want to do that. What I encourage you is to reach out to me If there's something happening in your life, don't do it after the deadline of your assignment. Make sure you try to do it before your assignment's due. Okay, or just as soon as you can so that I can know what's happening and I don't mark you absent because you didn't turn in those assignments when something's going on in your life. Okay. Plagiarism is a practice of taking someone else's work or ideas and passing them off as one's own. Plagiarism will not be tolerated in this class. Plagiarism may result in a failing grade for the course. To be successful in the course, always remember to cite the material you are using and use your own words when writing your response. So another thing, I take plagiarism it's very serious, okay? And so does the school. They even offer us a software to use. So basically, when you turn in your assignments, I comb through it and make sure that there's no plagiarism in that assignment. But it's basically taking it's taking someone else's thoughts, and when you turn in your assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to write it in your own words. Number one, right? Try not to. I would discourage you to from just quoting exactly from what the author said. Right? That's not really good writing. Good writing is taking something and making it your own, putting it in your own words. And secondly, making sure that you give credit to who that thought came from. So, for example, if you're quoting from Gordon and Fee, make sure you say, according to Gordon and Fee, they say that you should read your Bible every day in order to learn from about God. Okay, according to, right? Um, Gordon and Fee say that, okay, blah, blah, blah. So make sure you do that when you're using thoughts from another book. Okay, I'm going to actually upload a video this week to give you some tips on how not to plagiarize. Okay, lessons and instructions. Every week, students will find a lesson plans and instructions on Populi located under lessons. Lessons will be available every week on Monday at 12 a.m. PST. Students will have 1 week to upload any homework assigned. All assignments are due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. PST of the following week. A grade deduction will be applied for late assignments. So I'm just giving you your window here, all right? All assignments will be available for you Monday morning at 12 a.m. All right. If you're a late owl or a night owl, whatever, you can get your assignments even that late, Monday at 12 a.m. And you have all the way up to the following Sunday at 11:59 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, to turn in your assignments. If they're late, I will get a little flag next to your turned in assignment and lets me know, hey, they turned in this late, and you will automatically get points deducted for that. Okay. Journals for weeks 2 and 3, the students will be asked to write a journal on a specific topic the professor will assign. All journal responses must be 400 words. Failure to meet the word count will result in a reduction of grade. Please note that all journal and assignment students are to write directly on the assignment page. Okay. So just for 2 weeks, week 2 and 3, you have a journal assignment. I'm basically giving you these journal assignments so that you can have time to get your textbooks. Because on week 4, man, we're running, right? We're answering questions directly from our textbooks. There's assigned reading that you need to do. So I'm giving you 3 weeks to get these books. So again, get them as soon as you can. 400 words for these journal assignments, just like the assignments that you will get. All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. And you're going to write directly on the page on Populi, okay? Class discussions. Discussions include responding to the professor's lecture, video, or document. For each class discussion, the students will answer the questions provided by the professor. Students will respond, excuse me, with a minimum of 2 paragraphs to one classmate to receive, and reply to one classmate to receive full credit. So basically, this is another chunk of what you do for this class. You're going to read some chapters, and then based on those chapters that you read for that week, I am going to, in this book right here, I'm going to record a lecture and upload it so that you can view it. And then you're going to write just in 2 paragraphs your response to the lecture and the chapters. And you're also going to reply to one student in your class. Again, this is the way that we interact as a class with one another because we are online. Okay, so this is a short one, not a big deal, but it does require you to view the lecture and to read the chapters. Okay, assignments. For week 5 through 14, students will be given an assignment from the textbooks assigned for the course. Students will read assigned chapters from John Schwartz's textbook and write a 400-word essay answering the questions given by the professor. So again, here's John Schwartz. All right, I'm going to show you that again when we talk about our textbooks a little further down. But you're going to read the assigned chapters that week, and you're going to write a 400-word essay answering the questions that I give. By the way, my questions are pretty specific on the chapter. They're not just how do you feel about the chapter, what are your thoughts. They're nothing like that. I try to be specific so that I can make sure that you're doing the reading. But I also help you out because I will give you some page numbers as well to guide you as to where to look, okay, with some of these answers, okay? Again, when you write this, write directly to the Populi page. Here's a new one for you. This is something that I'm doing new. I'm going to see how it goes. This is the Christian church attendance assignment. This student will have all semester to attend one in-person Christian church service and write about their experience. So you guys are going to church this semester, okay? You're going to find one in-person Christian church, and you're going to attend it this semester, and you're going to write about your experience. All right, let me read a little bit more. The assignment will be due by Sunday, June 4th by 11:59. So there's the dates so that you can know. If a student is overseas, they can attend an online service if an in-person Christian church is unavailable. If a student currently attends church, they are encouraged to attend another Christian church service to gain a renewed experience. The professor will provide students with a list of churches, both online and in person, that they can attend. Students will answer the following questions. So you're going to go to this in-person Christian service, and you're going to look at these questions. You're going to answer them, and you're going to turn in your response by June 4th. Okay, I'm going to give you a list on the dashboard of what churches you can attend if you're in the States in person and if you're overseas online. I want to encourage you. My church is in Anaheim, and it's not very far from the university. So if you attend my church, I will definitely know that you were there, and I might even take you out to lunch after so that I can get to know you. So would love to have you there, but I'll provide that information later, okay? Here's the course grading policy breakdown. And then here is the textbooks. First one is this. I showed it to you already, a handbook of the Christian faith. We're going to read this. This is where our assignments are going to come from. And this is where you're going to write 400 words and answer some questions. All right. It is, as of right now, $11.04 on Amazon. There's a link there that you can be able to purchase the book. And then lastly, this is going to be based on our discussions, right? Basically, The Purpose-Driven Life, okay, by Rick Warren. And there's a link. It's $17.99. You can purchase that textbook. And this is going to be our practical side, right? How do we live this Christian faith out? Okay, lastly, we have our schedule here. It starts on week 1. All right, you're going to have to turn in a syllabus quiz, and then you're going to do one discussion this week, which is pretty basic and simple. You're just introducing yourself, okay? So make sure you turn that in this week by 11:59 PST. And then here are the assignments that you can see them every single week. What you need to know is this: on the last week, we have a Zoom meeting recap, lessons 1 through 12. We're going to review our final exam. The Zoom meeting will be on Wednesday, May 31st at 11 a.m. Okay, Christian church attendance assignment will be due on June 4th by 11:59 p.m. Okay, so here's your syllabus. Make sure you review it, all right, before you take your quiz. I just want to make sure that you understand what is your requirements, right, for this class. And so again, I look forward to this semester. I look forward to our time together. Please let me know how I can help you and support you. I want all of you to succeed. That's my goal. But if you don't reach out to me, I'm not able to know maybe that you're struggling or something's going on in life. But please let me know. Shoot me an email so that we can be able to do this together. I look forward to our time together. And thank you so much for your time.